Hi there. Thank you for joining me. My name is Sharon. I'm the matchmaker.ie. I've been matchmaking now for 15 years and absolutely love it. I got into it when my relationship broke down, which was about 15 years ago. And I practically broke down with it. And I just thought, where do you go? Had no idea where to go and started matchmaking with a friend of mine who I've introduced to someone, we'll say, and she's still with him. So what I love about matchmaking is I have a passion for it that is second to none. I have gone through my own problems. I'm able to discuss my own problems, and help other people with the tools that I've learned along the way. Everyone loves discussing their own stories and how they got over things and how they managed to get outside their comfort zone and bring happiness into their life. And if they didn't and haven't, they should focus on getting that happy vibe and happy person coming to the scene because you get what you give out. And if you're giving out negative vibe, you're going to get that negative vibe back. So over this time, I wrote a course and I wrote a book, and I'm happy to share it with you. Anyone who is a client of mine will get it for free. And the first part of the course I'm giving for free for anyone who stays to the end here and listens to where they can improve their lives. So, over COVID, we all know that there's nothing worse than loneliness, and that connection is vital to everything. Rejection is one of the most shocking things that has happened in our life, and we want to avoid that rejection by bringing the best us to the table. Excuse me, itching my nose there. So bringing the best us to the table. How we do that is we get into our wholesome, true, genuine self. We think from the heart, we work from the heart, and we bring the best us to the table. So you can do that through many ways, but the way I think of it is think of yourself as a tree and work from the roots up so that you can blossom and become that fabulous person that wants to be attractive and attracted to other people. So we go through so many sections in these modules to bring the best you to the table. So if you're single and looking for someone, or if you're in a relationship and need to improve on your relationship, I do believe I could have saved my relationship if I knew what I'm teaching now. We can forgive, we can get over things. If we can feel respect coming back and trust coming back, we can bring back our relationship. Or, even if you're out of a relationship and just wondering, where do I go from here? Like all my friends are married, I feel so alone. This course is for you if you are that person who wants a community of like minded people that you can go and out with and mix with. Yes, we have a group here that we can go out and mix with and connect with through these tough times as they have been over COVID. So this course I'm very proud of. So it's a get in your roots right, starting from the beginning. And the first thing sorry, an itchy nose means someone's talking about me. Hopefully it's good. So the first thing we do is we get our energy in the right place. So energy and motion means emotion. So if you get that love emotion going in your life, you can find love again. You can. So I'm asking you to commit to this course. And what it is for you to bring love in. So you say, yes, I want to give it everything. I will do this for 21 days. It's only half an hour, about half an hour a day. And if you give that, you will find a positive view coming out of the 21 days. I've been thinking these things about 21 days for so long. I've mentioned it about 3 years ago, and now people are saying 21 days is vital. It's to do with breaking habits and creating new habits. So that's why it's 21 days, so that you do bring the best you to the table and you do put the time in, even if it's the written work is only about 15 to 20 minutes, and the rest will help you grow. So the trunk of your story is how to tell your story, like the rings in a tree. Think of it like that. And every tree has so many rings for so many years, but you choose the rings you want to take out and the story you want to take to that dating scene or dating arena or relationship in general. So bring out the best story I have had a client who was out on a date a couple of weeks ago before she signed up with me. And she said the guy came to the date and he actually had nothing to say. He was saying, sure, what was there to do over COVID? Where was I meant to go over COVID? Sure, I've no one has anything to tell over COVID. Sure, it was the end of the world, wasn't it? It was the end. Do you know, you can actually bring out goodness over COVID. And I'm sure we've all learned something. I've learned to appreciate my family more. I've learned to give time to people that I haven't done for a while. And I have written this course, which I'm very proud of. So it's about getting into your comfort zone and stepping outside that comfort zone so that you can bring more love into your life. And I start with the circles, the three circles. And those of you who know me know I go back to this because it's about balancing you. So here we have this behind. Am I in the way? And we have you, your work, your relationships. So we want to balance those three circles. When my marriage broke down first, I actually was the smallest circle that you can imagine. I felt so little. I felt absolutely I was going nowhere. Was there any point living? It was as bad as that. You just felt that you weren't worth anything when someone takes away. And actually, now I learned that you cannot let someone take away. You have to give it to let them take it away. So now it's now know your boundaries, keep your boundaries, know how to be vulnerable, know when to be vulnerable. We do this through the course that you can bring back the best you after breakup, which is vital. And so that's day one, get balance those circles and how important it is. And we do a worksheet after it, how to do that. And then we talk about our values and how important they are. Do you know your values should be the values from when you were younger and you shouldn't change them, and how to visualize them and how to see them in action. And we do some work behind that. On day three, we talk about the circle of life. And this is an example of the circle of life here. Yep, it's right there. And there's relationships, a big part of it. Relationships with your family, relationships with you, and relationships with your the other important person, and how to get your health right, your relationship right. All these different sections are to do with your health, your relationship, your work, your spirituality, your playfulness, your energy, your self-esteem, your life purpose. So important to have a life purpose and just know when you're on that date what to talk about. And if we look into that more, you'll have more to tell. Even if you haven't had those life experiences, it's what you can make the most of and what you want to do in the future. So then it's about getting your three M's right. And that's about being calm in yourself and being at whole in yourself. So mindfulness, meditation, and manifesting. A lot of people think manifesting is, oh, I want that gorgeous guy with that fabulous body, with that big car, with that blah, blah, blah. But it isn't about just saying it and it comes. There's a trick to it. And I learned it from an absolute amazing person, which I can't wait to share that trick with you to bring it in. And so it's how to deal with your fears and vulnerabilities. Oh my goodness. Like, this is a big one. If we deal with these things, we do not take baggage to our next relationship. 50% of people split up first time round. Second time round, it's 73, and third time round, sorry, it's 67% second time round, and third time round, it's 83. So it's important to get it right. Now, I'm giving you the tools here that you can get it right for life. And it's about knowing your love languages, knowing the questions to ask on dates, knowing how to deal with arguments. We cover it all in this course. Absolutely fabulous. So it's saying goodbye to your fears, facing your fears. What are your fears? Why are people so scared of rejection, shyness, regret, anxiety, dealing with these things? There's a thing that the Japanese call kensho, and it's about stepping into your fears. And that's something to do with the roots that we were talking about earlier. The pain that we go through in our life can give us the best lessons for more. That's Misha. And yeah, I love my little dog, even though she interrupts now and again. So it's dealing with our fears. Now, and just stepping into that situation that we have done it. We are not carrying any more baggage with us. The main thing that people say is, I do not want people with baggage. What does that mean? Everyone has a past, everyone has baggage, but it's about how to deal with it. So let's make sure you deal with that when it comes to your relationship. And then after everything, we do our homework sheet after each case, and then we talk about it on Facebook, and we build up our friendship and our community through that, which is great fun and great people because they're all coming from our situation. Uh, then after that, it's tips on bringing the best you, and let's get you started. Now, this is just module one that we cover. So that is going to be given away free to everyone who joins me. All you have to do is link up on thematchmaker.ie, and we'll see you there, and link on my YouTube. They're the two areas you link at, my YouTube and the matchmaker.ie. And so I'm Sharon Kenny, the matchmaker.ie. There's my page, and there is my YouTube. So let's see you on the other side. Thanks a million for joining me. Take care. Bye. Sharon Kenny, the matchmaker.ie.